Confidence. I think inherently at this age you're always being told what to do and how to do it and where to go and whatnot. So I think a power coming from a student is someone who, especially at this age, is someone who has a good sense of who they are as an individual, not necessarily a follower. And I think as teachers, as adults, we tend to gravitate more to students who might not even feel empowered themselves, who might think they're kind of an outsider, who may not feel confident in themselves, because everybody's always questioning who they are and what they're doing. But I think as teachers, we kind of recognize students who maybe have kind of a unique style or a unique attitude, and like, oh, I like that kid because they're kind of a goofball, but they own it, as opposed to being kind of bland and generic and the same old, the same people we kind of see on TV, same celebrities you see, and they're trying to mimic that. The kids who I think are powerful or empowered are the ones who are individuals and trailblazers and doing their own thing, in spite of maybe being ostracized by their peers because of it. It's different in the way of, I remember there would be parents who would drive their child to the school to have the teacher reprimand the kid because the kid wasn't listening to the parents. So I remember there was one mom brought the student, her son, to the school, and she was saying how he's not cleaning his room like I asked. And the teacher would say, well, you should listen to your parents, and like really, kind of lay into him. He said, okay, I'm sorry, it's all right. So teachers kind of really carry this role and stature as far as being like leaders in the community. I think in America, oftentimes teachers are kind of seen as like, you couldn't do anything else with your life, so you became a teacher. Like they don't necessarily have that kind of that role or that image of being a vessel of knowledge, a vessel of a way to help students grow and mature as people. They're more of like, I don't know. In America, they're almost looked at as, I don't want to say failed people, but people who kind of settled, which is unfortunate. All the time. All the time. I mean, how you guys are a lot of times dictates how we are, and vice versa. When your teacher's having kind of an off day, and you guys kind of internalize that too, or when you're having a bad day. Because you guys bring stuff from home that's out of our control. And sometimes you guys bring it into the classroom, and you might be feeling kind of sassy because you had a bad morning with your parents. So you come to us with like a little sass too. Like, hey, what'd I do? I just showed up today. So, heck yeah, it definitely affects. But at the same time, the littlest thing, and it's a two-way street, man. It's this weird relationship between teacher and student where I think I know teachers have a bigger impact on students than we realize sometimes. Like I'll have students say, remember that time you did this? That stuck with me for many years. I'm like, and I had forgotten about whatever it was that person's talking about. Or vice versa. A day where a student comes in and just says good morning. Like, Benny, Big Benny? I remember him because my first year here, he was the first one to say good morning to me at the school. Hey, Mr. Dickson, how are you today? The first student, my first day here, he was the first one to say hi. And he got a special place in my heart for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you have a lot more. You tug at our hearts more than you think you do sometimes. More than I want you guys to sometimes. So, in a class, speaking about power, in a classroom, who has the power in the classroom? Who? Myra? Of course, Myra. The students have the power. There are 30 plus of you guys in a room. You think little old me can control 30 of you guys? No. If you chose not to listen to anything I said, every teacher has this nightmare. I had one the other night. They always have this nightmare where you're in your classroom and everyone's going, crazy. Like throwing things, yelling things, not listening. Everyone, and you wake up and like sweating, like, oh my God. And you're yelling at them, like, what are you doing? Sit down. Every teacher has this nightmare. And that nightmare of just like pandemonium in the room where students don't listen to what you're saying. So you have to, as students, allow us to control you. So you have to sacrifice your power and say, okay, I trust you. You may teach me now. If you don't have that, then it's pointless. So by building individual relationships with students, you guys allow for myself, you guys allow me to have control of you for that hour and a half in my classroom. Because, you know, somehow I've earned your respect. I don't know how, but somehow I earned your respect and you've earned mine. So we have this kind of understanding of like, here's what I expect, here's what I'll give you, and it's this give and take. Without that personal relationship, as you said before, like there are teachers you want to try harder for because you have a relationship with them. If you don't have that relationship with them, most students could care less about an A, B, C, or D. They don't care about a grade. It doesn't mean anything to them. So a lot of it's more, you don't want to let someone down, like your teacher or your parents. So those personal relationships help to bring you guys, inspire you guys to try harder maybe, and also makes my life easier in the classroom because you guys are willing to allow me to control you or to teach you. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Melissa.
Hi, my name's Maria.
Hi, my name is Alexis.
Hi, my name is Juan. Hi, my name is Jose.
Hi, my name is Bernie.
Hi, my name is Jose.